You said he made like what is?
He took a business from his dad to sell wine, and then he flipped it into like loads of different businesses. He's got his own media business now, but like he makes books as well. Like he's a
Gary
Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vaynerchuk, but he's called Gary V on Instagram, so that's GaryVee. But he's just pretty much.
I think I've seen this.
Bro, you need to follow him.
Yeah,
like I put like even put Mumsy on him. Like Like I showed my mum like some of his interviews. Like even talking to artists and stuff because like, my mum as well. Like,
when you put them on stuff,
bro, I'm telling you because like my mum was even like my biggest fan. Like she was all there checking on the SoundCloud. Like, oh, you know that your streams went up and la di da.
You know your mum listens to our episodes.
Like yeah, like my mum.
I know.
His mum listens to our episodes because you know on SoundCloud you can see who listens.
Yeah.
His mum was like our biggest fan for a long time.
Yeah, see.
Real one.
You know what I mean? Same thing. Or like me and my mum, like we sat down and we watched like an A Boogie documentary on Netflix. And my mum was like, yeah, like I like artists a lot, and then she followed A Boogie on Instagram and all that, and then she was like, yeah, but like nah, my mum's a legend, but Gary V, like you'll learn a lot from him, especially like about social media marketing and all that stuff. Like he puts out a lot of knowledge as well in it, so he doesn't just talk facts, but he puts out a lot of knowledge. So it's important to watch Gary V, but it's so true about likes and whatever.
No, but the thing is, so basically the industry you're in, it's the sort of
it's full of it.
But because that's how you get paid. You get paid off the amount of attention people are paying you. If no one's listening to your music, you're not getting paid.
It's different, isn't it? Because if you're talking about mental health,
and
then you're comparing like likes is not really good.
All you really need is 1,000 loyal fans, as people say. It's 1,000 loyal fans. So when you drop, say for example, if you drop a T-shirt and an album. And I don't know, something else.
It depends on
no. If they're loyal,
what your aspirations are. Because if you're trying to get to a Drake or a Kendrick level, you need more than 1,000 loyal fans.
Yeah, of course, but like,
so it depends on what you
start percent.
Yeah, but if you're just trying to get paid, and live nicely as like an independent artist or whatever, like 1,000 loyal fans, yeah. Because if you drop something for like £100, 100 times 1,000, you do the maths. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But the thing is,
it's true.
I don't know.
Or even like 1,000 times 1,000. Because look at Nipsey Hussle. I think he sold like his album for like £100 each, $100 each.
Yeah.
Like obviously people say, oh yeah, he can do it because it's Nipsey, but really and truly, like sells and sells.
And Nipsey owns his masters as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about ownership. It's all about ownership. Like one guy, like one A&R was telling me that as well. He just remember ownership.
Yeah.
It's all about ownership.
Because when you think about that stuff, that's a bit mad as well. Like we could get into that in a sec, but like the fact that. Like for example, you know, with Prince, the way he tattooed slave on his face, Jay-Z had a bar about it because after he sold this everything, he's recouped the deal, everything. So he's given the label back the money that they paid in, plus times 10 times or whatever. Yeah. He still doesn't own his masters. He can't make any money that comes from streaming his songs and everything. I know he's dead now, but it doesn't go to him. It goes to the label that he was signed to.
Yeah, that's mad.
So it's a bit mad. But like, now the point I was gonna make was, so I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast the other day, and they called Wale. Because Wale had an EP out recently, and they're talking about how basically Wale's music doesn't quite connect with people in America, or like it doesn't really connect with people on a level that they think it deserves to because of his talent. Because if you listen to him spit, like he's just as good as like a J. Cole or something like that. Yeah,
that's a fact.
But J. Cole his music goes much further than Wale's and stuff. Yeah, and so they called him, and Wale was sounding a bit salty as he does. Yeah. And he was saying. He hates when people say, oh, why do you care? Like, you should just put the music out for you. Why do you care what people think about your music? And he's like, listen, people's opinions is what pays the bills. Like, if people aren't fucking with my music, then it's not going, he's not getting as much money as he feels like he should be. And obviously, Wale is the sort of artist who has aspirations to be like on the level of like a J. Cole or a Kendrick or a Drake or that. So, I do feel like it's weird to say, social media and stuff should be like completely statless, no numbers in that, yeah. But then at the same time, this is coming from a lot of creative people. Yeah, they're in an industry that is run by numbers and stats.
I mean, I wouldn't say completely because like you need to know
numbers
your own
don't lie, so it's always good to have statistics there.
But like not everybody needs to know your stats.
The public don't get to see the numbers,
exactly,
and only. The company and the artist or whatever.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what I mean? In that way.
Okay.
But I feel like obviously now, it's too late to do that. Like it's too late.
All it needs is.
Yeah, but like people.
Did you see?
Yeah, but like those people that have like a massive ego, they'll probably be like, I'm gonna stop using social media now. Social media is dead.
Never.
Do you know what I mean?
If they stop using it, then everyone will just forget about them. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
If they don't come up on my YouTube or my Instagram or something, I'll just forget. If I can't find it, then
I get what you're saying though. There would be
but it's social proof as well though. It is social proof as well though. Like if you see a video that has 1 million views, like 1 million more people are gonna click that because that video has 1 million views.
That's
do you know what I mean? Like if the numbers weren't there, like people, like I'm not saying everyone, but it's less likely for people to
at the same time, the people who get a lot of numbers, some of them genuinely earn it. Like for example, Cardi B is a prime example. I watch her from the bottom get to where she is today, and it's literally because of who she is and what she put out there, and she gradually accumulated more numbers. But just because she did that doesn't mean everyone else deserves to do it just because they're on Instagram or they're putting out music. You know what I mean? Like, if you make an impact in the world, people will follow you. If you impact lives, people will follow you.
That's
you know what I mean? It's not always to do
even with the Cardi B thing, because if you look at Cardi B in terms of just her talent, I'm a big Cardi B fan and stuff, and I think like as a personality and everything, she's sick, but like she can't really spit like that. She doesn't write her own bars, that kind of stuff. She's had so much help along the way, so I can see why an artist that is that can spit and everything might be looking at Cardi B like she's being pushed by Atlantic and all this, but her talent doesn't match up to mine. I could bar her to death. I could do this. I could do that. But she's being pushed because she's funny on Instagram. But this is like we're talking about making music. We're not talking about
popularity.
But she had one of the biggest songs last year.
But that's what it is.
I'm not saying that it wasn't a big song, and I really like that song as well. Yeah, but I'm saying in general, if you look at Cardi B, like just as an example, she's not that talented. As an artist, I don't think she is. As a music artist, like
as a musician, she doesn't write her own.
She doesn't write her own.
Drake don't write her own. Rihanna don't make a round.
Seriously,
how many artists are world class that don't always write?
I didn't even know that. No way.
You know that?
I didn't even know way.
Yeah, but you would say the same thing.
I didn't even know that Cardi B don't write her own bars.
If the tune weren't in her voice, would people?
Yeah, but I'm not really like a big Drake fan, so. Like, with me, like, I wouldn't really care if he writes his own bars or not. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really a big Drake fan.
But do you know how many artists don't write their own bars?
Nah. Like, with me, like, I'm not really a big Drake fan, so it wouldn't really bother me. But, like, with Cardi B, like, I'll probably listen to Cardi B more than I would Drake. So for me to hear that, like, she doesn't write her own bars, as an artist that writes his own bars,
exactly,
and that's coming from the heart, and that's coming from my hand, it's just like, it's mad to know.
That's my point. Like, look at how you're reacting. Like, he's already like.
I'm shocked that you're shocked because you should know that. You should know. How many artists? This is not new. People have had songwriters from 30 years ago that write
obviously, but to know that she. I just heard that she doesn't write her songs. I didn't hear that she doesn't write some of her songs.
No, not all of them.
I don't know if she doesn't write.
Yeah, we don't know to what extent.
We don't even know what I'm saying, but I know songs.
Alright, cool. I thought, like, when you said she doesn't, I thought you meant all of them.
That's all of them. But for me, when she said the word coordinates in the song, because I was like, that's not in that vocab. Like, she's always.
No, you know what though? I don't know, because Cardi B is half. A lot of it is her personality.
It is.
Like she's that big because of her personality. Yeah. But that's a talent in a way.
Well, look at Fatboy SSE even. Fatboy SSE all about that.
We're saying about how certain people can't be independent because they don't have the personality.
That's a fact.
Being an artist is not just what you sound like in the studio, it's the whole package.
That's a fact.
It's the whole package. You even have to look.
That's a fact.
If you don't look like an artist, you won't go far.
That's a fact.
My point is, what should speak louder, their musical talent or their personality?
Nah, it's a combination.
Now, are you a comedian or in
2018?
Because nowadays, now it's like
it's a combination.
In 2018,
it's almost like the music is nothing. Like, it's 1%. If the song is catchy enough, the beat is hard, but you didn't make the beat. But the beat is hard. But it's about, I can nod my head to it, and I like you as a person. Then the song's gonna go.
It's about longevity as well. Some people are gonna be hot for the next 2 years, and they're never gonna hear about them again. They're not gonna go. Look at Quincy Jones. Have you seen that Quincy Jones documentary?
I still need to watch that.
You need to watch it. It's legendary. But if you have longevity in music, you're hard. Do you know what I mean? Like you're cold, you're talented, but people that are going to be around for a couple, 3-4 years, and then I'm to Florida. Do you get me? He was popping. He was making songs with all of these Latino artists. He was the man. Apparently, there's an interview with Fat Joe. Apparently, he turned down £200,000 for a collab. Florida. Can you imagine? 200k for a collab. You could just throw that away, and do you know what I mean? But he said no. So he must have been getting more to turn that down. Do you know what I mean? But where is he today? So if you want to have longevity in music, you have to be talented. You know.
And having said that as well, it depends what the artist wants. Like I remember a couple of years ago in an interview, Uzi said, "Listen, I know my music's not going to be here in 3-4 years. Like he already knows that he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be here for." That's because he doesn't want to be. No, but he's a devil worshiper. So that's
that's what I was gonna say to you. That's because he's a part of the 27 club. That's why.
He's
damn.
See, he knows.
But even people like Anderson .Paak, like that guy, he's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Anderson .Paak.
Because he's in his own lane.
James Blake, like Calvin Harris. Do you know what I mean? Them kind of people, they have longevity. Do you know what I mean? There's some people that won't make a song for a while and then make a song like this and everyone's onto it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like Metro Boomin, he's been out the game for a while. He ain't made a beat in a while. The second he makes a new song, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Metro Boomin's back," because they knew what he did in the future.
Yeah,
they know what kind of heat they was making back in the day. So,
do you think that Cardi B will have longevity?
No, I don't think so. I
don't see it. She'll have longevity in other ways though, like because she's a personality.
Yeah.
So I can see her having.
She can make money from
it. She could be like, you see the way 50 Cent has branched into TV and stuff.
Yeah, get the strap.
50 Cent is a different thing because like he's like a hip hop legend and stuff. Yeah. So
he's a mogul.
I don't think Cardi B will be in the game as long as 50 or as hot as 50 Cent was. But I can see her doing.
She might just turn into like a Kardashian kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
She already on TV, isn't it?
Yeah, she will have some longevity, but. I'm sure everyone can name like an artist they know that will be around like 5 years. Like, do you know what I mean? We know like the best of the best that will still Kendrick will still be around in like 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, Drake, they'll still be around in like 5 years. But some artists that are popping right now, I'm not saying they're not gonna work out. Like Lil Baby, Gunna, they might not be around in 5 years.
They might not be. Yeah,
I hope they are because I like Gunna. I'm not Lil Baby.
Bro, that's a fact.
I like Lil Baby.
I don't like not as much.
I mean, I prefer Gunna.
I think Gunna's the best out of all like young fuck's children.
I think so.
We
chatted about this the other day. It's like, did you watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, like
it's like so genius.
Yeah.
I'm tight to him. He doesn't watch that shit.
Oh no,
he's doesn't play football his whole childhood.
But yeah, no, I think Gunna's hopefully they have longevity. But like even besides all of them, like even like singers like Georgia Smith, I think she'll be around in 5 years.
I think she'll be.
People like Adele.
Yeah, come on.
Like singers like that. You know what I mean? There's some cold people that will still be around.
Red Black is she's still working her way up anyway.
Yeah, but
because did you see she did an interview with the BBC the other day where
oh, she did.
I think it was at the BBC. I can't remember, but she did an interview. She was talking about how when she was coming in the game, people were telling her to just sign a publishing deal, don't try and become a singer-songwriter, because she wouldn't make it as a black girl. That's what they're saying.
I heard about that, you know.
That's mad.
That is mad.
But
that is mad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that she ignored them and kept going in it, because otherwise we wouldn't have her music. We wouldn't even know who she is.
That's what I mean. Like
real talent. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like we need to push like the right people. I feel like we've got such a big influence in the scene, even like the platforms like I'm Just Bay and all those kind of Instagram platforms. Like they've got such an influence, you know. Like they can actually, if they decided to push the rap music, like the UK scene would flourish.
That's what I was saying. Like they're pushing sort of Afro swing, which you said is saturated and all that kind of stuff, because that stuff is easier to consume and it becomes the popular thing. Yeah. But then then what? Like for me, it's like, alright, so what is our scene? Is our scene just controlled by the Anthony guy behind his Just Is our scene controlled by, like, should it be controlled by the people who make the quality music?
It's controlled by the people.
It's controlled
because at the end of the day, if you don't like a song, you don't like it.
Yeah. But then again, if you don't hear a song,
some people don't have the opportunity to hear the song. So if you as an artist can manage to find a way to get on that platform, you're giving yourself a high opportunity to be successful. That's literally it's a numbers game that way.
Yeah, because you're in front of more eyes.
I understand why.
No, but then again, go on. I'm gonna let you land.
No, I was gonna say I understand why. Like someone like I'm Just Bait will post the Afro swing because
it's catchy.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, he's in it to make money. Like he's not a musician.
Yeah, no one
he's
told him.
He gets views on it.
He wants the views. That's how he wants to. Because he's running the label now. Yeah, like, he's got a label,
no, that's mad.
Yeah, that is mad. That is
mad to him, man.
Him and that Abdi TV guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, credit to them. That's big moves, you know.
That's
big move. I respect that. They're making their own label. They should.
Nah, that is very big
push. But
I'm just saying that with their label, they don't use it to push trash, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Afro swing is trash because I'm a fan. But I'm saying that
he does put some good music.
No, he does put some.
And he puts on like other things as well, like other like talented people that are coming up as well, like. I remember I saw about like Man on the Wall, like that Wade guy that did Shadow Story. I saw them like way back in the day through. So they put on like he's a good good plug for the scene. Like he's helping overall, but it just music essentially like the songs that you just heard. I don't even want to draw out people on here because I don't even listen, but some people have got like better opportunities from being on I'm Just Bait, and maybe other people who have worked harder and deserve it happens, you know.
I was also gonna say as well, like, you guys probably come across it as well, like, certain people have told me, certain artists have told me, like, like, Link Up, they're not uploading my video, or GRM, they're not uploading my video. Like, I feel like Link Up and GRM as well, like, they only pick certain, as they should anyway, but they only pick certain videos and certain sounds. But I feel like from what I've heard, like, some artists have told me that they're prejudiced towards them. Like, like, they don't upload my video because, like, I'm talking too much truth, or whatever the artist may think, innit? But I didn't know that Link Up really works like that, because I've seen some of their videos as well that my artists that I know I've tried to upload, and I'm like, that's Link Up TV worthy, or that's GRM worthy. But then they're just like, like, they're not uploading it for whatever reason, I don't know. And then they're like, but they're pushing out, like, again, I'm not trying to say any names, but like they're putting up this person and that person, and they're giving even one artist in the scene that's pretty high up, he even said as well, like, he doesn't know why he gives them free uploads and he doesn't give free uploads to upcoming artists.
Link Up, it's a business as well. They're in the business of, like, they need the views to make money. That's how their business model. I mean, I don't know how their business.
No.
I'm saying, like, it's based off views and stuff. Yeah, but so as I said, if nobody knows who you are, you're not going to get the same views.
Yeah, that as well. But if it's like, if your video's not good, if your song's not good and stuff, then I understand why you wouldn't upload it. But, like, some of the guys I spoke to, like, their videos are good and their songs are good and it fits the channel, but for whatever reason, like, you know, they don't upload it, or like they paid them and for some reason they're not uploading it and stuff like that. Like, just so many politics. And I don't know.
There's too much politics behind.
That's a problem with the solution. They're not the only platforms you can use. Think about Octavian's come up. He didn't use any of those to come up. Now he's gone back and he made a behind bars or something. But before that, he came off different channels and look who's there. Do you know what I mean? That's a problem with the solution. You don't have to use general Link Up. You can. You should let the music. That's your target market. But exactly. If I feel like everyone complains too much nowadays. If your music is good, you will go far. Like, you will find a way to make it work. If you genuinely believe in your heart your music is cracking, you will blow.
I can see why they'll complain though. It's like what we said earlier. I can see why they'll complain though, because if you know your music is good, but it still hasn't popped yet, because before Party Here and stuff, Octavian probably had tracks before that that didn't go as far as like Party Here was the one that blew. That's the first one. But he probably had tracks before that, so he would be watching like, I'm more talented than this. I'm better than Rams, but Rams is going number 2. Not to part Rams, because actually I like barking. I like barking, but I feel like Octavian's a better artist than Rams. But Rams went to number 2
because it's a catchy song.
So it's a catchy song, but it's like he's making, it's almost like fast food music. Whereas Octavian's making music that's like, I don't know if it's going to stand the test of time. Like, he only dropped his EP 2 weeks ago or something like that. But like,
legendary. Like, what sounds to be legendary?
It's like, I can understand why an artist like Octavian, before he blew, would be angry. So any artist that before they blow, even though you're saying, if your music properly pops, you will go far, which is true. But it's like, how long can I be patient for while I'm watching other people eat in the scene where my music is better than these guys. I'm better than all these guys.
But like, if you're going to be an artist, you have to be prepared mentally that this is a very, very competitive market. Do you know what I mean?
And it's going to be like a long road with a lot of bumpy rides.
It's like you want to be a footballer. Like, you got to go to trials, and if you don't perform on that day, you're going to say no. Do you know what I mean? So you got to go back training, do some step overs, run over some codes, and come back again stronger. Do you know what I mean? That's how it goes. Like, you can't just expect sometimes you might lick it 30 yard of top bins and get straight to Man U. You get me? Some people bust like that, one hit wonders, and then they get injured and then they never see them again. Some people are going to work all their way up, and if they keep working, eventually you'll get the right connections. Like you said, you attract positive energy and that, and you'll make it. Do you know what I mean?
Manifest things, man. Like Shaybiz. Shaybiz. No, that's the fact. I was going to say as well, like, as crazy as this does seem, sometimes it really does come down to who you know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It really does. Yeah, because again, I know so many people that are talented, and it's like somebody else, they just get the upper hand and they get the upper push because they know my man, whereas he doesn't. So sometimes like it does come down to like who you know. But that's why you got to build a network, bro, because your network becomes your net worth. Like I love that saying because it's facts and it's true. Like your network becomes your net worth. Yeah. I've said this even on like EightSeven Talks. So we got EightSeven Talks, but I say this like everywhere I am, innit? Like your network becomes your net worth. That's so true.
For the artists,
but you gotta utilize that though.
What happens with the artists that are naturally introverted? So like, if you look, I don't know if you guys listen to Bryson Tiller. He's having a bit of a slump right now. He's trying to make a comeback. Kind of, his last album didn't do as well as he thought it would. He went away. He deleted his Instagram. He deleted his Twitter. Everything. He's starting to come back. He's starting to come back here, but. He said like, listen, this fame stuff isn't for me. I just like making music, and I like making music and going home to my daughter, you know. But it's almost like you have to play the game.
You have to
play the game. And then he tried, and it was a bit awkward. Like he's on live, but he's not got that sort of personality. He's not like an extrovert. He's quite introverted. So for the people like that, how do they go about networking? And because like you say, building, like I agree with you, network is your net worth. Yeah. But
nowadays people can do that behind screens. You can build a network behind screens.
It doesn't have to be in front of the camera.
Like it's obviously better to go out there and connect with people face to face. Because I have before, like I followed certain people and they haven't followed back. But when I meet them face to face, I'm not like, oh, I followed you, but you didn't follow back. Like I have a conversation with them. They're just like, yo, like I like this guy. What's your Instagram? And then I'm just like, bro, like I've been trying to follow you. Like look, they're just like, oh snap, you liked every one of my photos. I'm like, yeah. Like I've been trying to follow you, but they're like, nah, like I don't just go around following random people that I haven't met. And I'm like, yeah, like likewise, I don't really do that neither. But sometimes meeting them face to face, you can have that real conversation, and they know what you're like. Because of course, like through pictures and stuff, it doesn't really tell you who you are, or through your Instagram, it doesn't. But I've heard people tell me anyway, like they can sense my personality through my Instagram. They're just like, yeah, like you seem like quite a positive person and whatever. Like they can pick up on my personality through my Instagram, which is mad. But again, that's just to do with what I put out, innit? Okay, yeah. That's just to do with what I put out there. But it's definitely important to go out there and connect with people, like face to face, and talk to people. But for the introverts, like you can build a network through your screen. Do you know what I mean? Like you can build a network through your screen. Like just go around and connect with people. Mm-hmm. Like it's that simple.
Like you said, the Bryson Tiller, the fact that we know that you know that about him is because he made trap soul. And that shifted like that whole sound in that specific moment in time. So I don't really think he needs to network. You know what I mean? I feel like if he makes another kind of project like he did before, like he'll get attention. Like,
that's a fact.
I feel like it's one thing to network, but at the same time you can become the bag and people come to you and be like, we want to work with you, we want to help you. It's true, you know, because I'm even like that taking myself. I'm trying to get funding for stuff, and you have to come like you're the prize, that you're offering something, and people need to pay you for that. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean, and like as me and Shay was talking about as well, and even Cavell, like we was talking about like the world doesn't owe you nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like nobody owes you nothing. You gotta go out and you gotta get it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like even like when I'm talking about like networking behind screens and that, like don't spam people, don't flood people with things, and only network with who you think is right to network with. Like don't just be like, oh yeah, Acesiz said you need to network behind screens because I'm an introvert. Or let me just go message everybody like, hey, what's up, kind of thing. No, like you need to message them with or you need to message them with something. Like if you want something from them, or if you can offer something to them, that's when you like message them and build that conversation. But don't just go around and be like, oh hey, how are you? How was your day? Like you're right. Like, it doesn't work like that. Nah, that's the worst. People like, it happens to me as well.
I want to learn how to DJ, and asking me how do I download the MP3. You didn't even try yourself to learn. You just want me to teach you everything I know. You can go on YouTube and type in download the MP3. That's don't do that.
Don't do stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. But say for example, like look, like if I'm trying to get through to a certain A&R, because I know it helped my music, and I know that if I get through to that A&R, I might potentially be signed. Then I'll be like, yo, bro, like I've checked out your page. I like what you're doing. Obviously, you got to be honest. I like what you're doing. La di da. Check mutual connects as well. Oh, I see that you know this person and know that person. Let them know how you know that person. You might be like, oh yeah, that's my boy from school. You might be like, oh yeah, like that's my boy from this place as well. And then you've already built that mutual connect, and then you feel close like to the person. That's just how it works. Or you'll just be like, oh yeah, I see that you were in this place. Like I go to that place all the time, la di da, and then you build that connection. But don't just go around just DMing random people because you're trying to build that connect. Like only DM the right people. Do you know what I mean? And the right connects. Like when you're trying to build your network. Like if you know that person can help you, or you can help that person, or you can both help each other, then build that connection. Otherwise, like you're wasting your time because you won't know what to talk about or what to offer them or what they can offer you. But you don't want to just be, like just DMing people for the sake of it.
Well put. Huh? She said that was well put.
Yeah, no, you know when someone says something like they put it, you can't even follow up. They said everything.
I blew the boat out of the water.
No, I just wanted to ask if you've got any like a project coming or anything that we can expect.
I was supposed to have a project coming from New York, innit? But like the engineer said that his computer crashed on him and whatever. Like, but he's not lying because he sent me photos and stuff like that, innit? But like that was a little bit sticky, innit? So I'm not even gonna promote that EP no more. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on stuff. I'm pretty much working more on like just having hit singles, innit?
Okay.
So I want to work on just having like a hit single that like everyone will know me by, and then from that like start putting out more music. Because before I was just putting out music. But now I want to be more strategic. Because like as you guys said, like as Shaybiz said, as you said, as Cavell said, as you said, like you got to be very like strategic with it, and it's just all about strategy and whatever. So like with me, like remember everything. Like when it comes to this music thing, it's a business. So I'm just trying to think about things more strategically. You know? So when it comes to like songs and stuff like that, like I'm coming more with a strategic plan.
Okay. So and are you alright? So first, I've got two questions. When can we expect something? And I'll get to that. And like you know we spoke about like Makeup TV, Grand Day.
No, I'm definitely trying to put something on either GRM
like,
or
I'm just saying all of that. Are you actively trying to go on those?
Do you have your own?
I will be trying to.
YouTube
I
channel?
do. That has like 500 subscribers right now. Like not a lot in it, but it's growing, isn't it?
Yeah, you started last year.
But yeah, exactly. But I do plan on going on like GRM or Link Up. I don't know which one first. Like if anything, I want to use both of them. Yeah. But like for my first video, I want to shoot a video to a whole lot. Okay. So like everybody's invited anyway to that. But I'm trying to shoot a video for that. Then I'm gonna put that up on either GRM or Link Up, and then I'm gonna come up with like a whole PR and marketing plan behind that. Yeah. But because I know that that's a hit. Like everybody loves it. Do you know what I mean? So like, that's something that I wanna work on. Yeah. But apart from that, it's just like coming up with like more strategic plans and more strategic songs, more strategic videos, rather than just like flooding them with mixtapes and albums. Because everybody knows them people that just like flood people with songs and not really creating any traction.
Yeah, Future does that though. Future puts out.
Yeah, that's because Future can.
Like, Future's already at that level.
I know, but Future's done that his whole career
though, because Future's music is the sort of music that it doesn't have longevity.
And he has like a whole label behind him.
Other than like,
he has people behind him. He has like a team behind him. But like for somebody that doesn't, like you got to be very, very strategic with this. You know what I mean? Like, so you got to be very strategic with this. So yeah, with me it's just about coming like stepping into things properly now.
Do you have a manager, or is it just you?
I have people that want to manage me. Like one guy wants to manage me right now. Like we've spoken on a few occasions and stuff like that. He directs as well at the same time, and he's a PT, he's a personal trainer as well. So, but like he wants to manage me. He said he's never managed a music artist before, which is good because me and him can both kind of learn together. But before, what I really wanted is somebody that's been managing for a long time and that knows his stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just thinking with the strategy thing, like
manager
would help.
Who you discussing the strategy with?
Nah, exactly.
A team.
Yeah, a team.
You need
a team. But now I feel like I kind of found that team. I kind of had a team before, but like the thing is that they're all artists themselves and stuff, innit? So they're all kind of trying to push their own stuff as well. But
you make it like a collective, because I've seen things where there's just one people we follow.
But we have different sounds, so I wouldn't really make it collective because we have different sounds.
Okay. Because there's this one collective, I think they're called For the Society.
Yeah.
And they we played one of their songs a while back, and they're all independent artists. Yeah. But they come together and make these collab tapes as well. And they're getting some traction and stuff. But they're like similar to you, like they're still on the come up as well, innit? But if it's something where it's artists working together, there's a way to do it as well. Still,
I get what you're saying about the team thing. Though. Like you'd rather have people focused on you than focus on their own stuff as well.
Yeah, because like with me as well, like, I wanna focus on a bigger picture, and again, like it kind of comes with being level-headed with people. Like there's no point in having a collective team if not everybody's on the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like if not everybody's on the same time, then what's the point of having a team? Like if I'm thinking this vision and this plan, and if I'm thinking to do my music this and that way, if you're still thinking down there, then there's no point of us being a team, because it's just like there's only one person elevating a group. So everybody needs to elevate the group and everyone needs to be on the same time. So if it does come to a team, that's what it comes down to, innit? But I don't feel like I've really found that yet with a team where everybody's on the same time or everybody seems the same vision. But if everybody does, then I'll be open to it. But yeah.
Cool, man. That's basically it from us, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Kev, drop some mad wisdom.
Nah, everybody did, man. Everybody dropped some wisdom.
Had some good convo in it. So
100%.
But yeah, I think we're gonna leave with another Gunna song. So,
yeah, let's go another Gunna song.
This is my favorite Gunna song, to be honest.
Which one is it? So that dates?
Nah, Toast Up.
Oh, I was just about to say, is it Toast Up? Do you know what? I think that's up there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Toast Up is like, it might be one of my songs of the year.
Yeah,
really. But did Drip season 3 come out this year? It was last year.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna put it out there as well, like if you guys that's watching and that's listening and stuff, like if you have got questions to ask me, or if you want advice, like you can always come and ask me advice and ask me questions and stuff. Like, because I'm always somebody that wants to help. I mean, I'm always somebody that likes helping. You know. Do you wanna quickly plug like your social media? Yeah. So literally, you can find me on all social media platforms under Acesiz Official. So ACESIZ Official. So that's ACESIZ Official. You can find me on like all streaming platforms under Acesiz, ACESIZ. So that's Spotify, Soundcloud, Apple Music, the lot. Yeah. YouTube as well. Yeah.
You guys as well?
Myself, Shaybiz, SHAYBIZ, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud. Hit me up if you need a DJ. I do podcasts as well. Got my own podcast as well. Yeah. Manage artists. We might be
needing a DJ soon.
To anybody listening and watching, like definitely, because that Shaybiz as well, like he's on the same time as me, innit? So like you never know. Like even if I need a DJ in the future, like now I know who to holler. But like meeting people like that and like just listening to how people think and how people vision things. Yeah. Like you can come together, do you know what I mean? But he's definitely on the same time. So like DJ wise, I'll definitely say that he's on the same time as me. And then we got Cavell.
Machiavelli, CAVELLY, Cavelli Machiavelli.
We'll put it on the.
He's a producer as well, so yeah, hit him up for the 5 beats.
Okay, so thank you guys for listening. You've been listening to 2Gs in the Pod. We're gonna leave you with us. I keep forgetting. Follow us on Instagram at 2Gs in the Pod, and our Twitter is at 2Gs in the Pod _ and listen to us on SoundCloud and iTunes. We're gonna leave you with Toast Up by Gunna.
That's good.